Lesser Saints of Discord. Here we go.
And we're live. Oh shit, cancel.
Hey! Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Lesser Saints of Discord, your one and only pre-show to the Late Night Saints. Every Friday, 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This episode brought to you by Crazy Glue. Crazy Glue. Definitely not lube. And,
He knows
Yeah,
from
today
personal
we're joined with,
experience.
You know, I heard that like if you're worried about a condom breaking, you can use two and put hot sauce in between them. So if one breaks, somebody's gonna know.
And you'll know which one broke too.
I think they should call that Thai roulette.
This week we're joined again by Bar, and also we're joined this week by Scupper.
Hey everyone.
Hi.
Oh, not much in the way of Discord news. Yeah, I got nothing. On a personal note, I'm moving this weekend, so Miss Rimshee will be able to do random stuff and make noise in the place we're gonna be moving to without interrupting me, because I'll have my own separate room specifically for streaming and gaming.
You mean the basement?
I wish there was a basement. That would totally be what I'd do.
Oh Jesus Christ, Brainerd. Yeah, I love you too, buddy.
I'm pretty sure the fact that you love him is why he says it. Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
I had
excited.
something pretty exciting happen for me today. I went and saw the doctor, and I got all of my crazy pills back.
Yay.
It's a very exciting thing.
So these are the ones that make you crazy, right?
These are the ones that make me poop in people's chimneys and yell at mice with my shirt off.
Alrighty then. I don't know where to go from that.
Straight into the news, I guess?
I guess so. Let's talk about the shithole called...
crazy.
Let's talk about the shithole called China. I guess China does kind of fit in here because it's a shithole, and I mean, if he's pooping into a chimney, there's a lot of smoke coming out of China, and it's full of rats. Anyway, we're not going to spend a lot of time on this one. A superstar German DJ permanently banned from China for liking a South Park tweet. The key points are Zed, a high-profile DJ and music producer, has been permanently banned from China for liking a tweet from South Park's official account. On Friday, Zed tweeted about the ban, and CNBC verified the claim with his publicist on Saturday. South Park stirred up controversy in the world's second-largest economy with an episode called Banned in China, which pokes fun at the country's strict censorship regime and ridicules American firms for doing business there. You know, this thing's longer than I want it to be, so we're gonna read short bits because I don't want to spend a lot of time on this.
Paraphrase.
Well, you know what's kind of weird is I forgot that we were doing this article, and I happen to be wearing my South Park T-shirt. Also, I wonder if I'm banned from China because I live in a neighborhood called South Park.
Well, China can go fuck itself.
I mean, if they know anything about you remotely, they'll ban you. Pretty sure.
No, brainwash, I'm not naked. I'm wearing a shirt. I just don't have pants.
No pants.
Wow.
That's
TMI, James.
I'm stuffed into a sleeping bag, nice and cuddly like. I'm not gonna tell you what else I'm wearing, but I'm in a sleeping bag.
Yeah, it's going to be fishnet stockings and a corset, but we're not going to get into that.
It's usual.
Don't judge me.
Nah.
Playing Caterpillar eventually is going to come out and be a beautiful
Sleeping bag full of 556.
You know me way too well, Bar.
Charged or uncharged?
Just massages the body as he moves around in it.
I want to hear the sound it makes. Like I'm oddly captivated by what my imagination makes that. I need to know what sound it makes. It's important for me.
I gotta know too. It's fairly similar to if you just get a bunch of 5.56 in a bag and you move that bag around. And we're already off topic of China, but fuck China.
Yeah.
That's really all we wanted to say. They banned a German DJ. If you want to read this article, we'll include it. But fuck China. And the American ammunition of 5.56, all American, go America, America #1.
Freedom.
If you were to get like a bunch of that in like a sack and start moving it around and try moving your hand through it, that's kind of what it sounds like.
Rimshee, take note. Gun ASMR.
Did anybody look at the shirt that this dude's wearing, like in the picture?
LA boy.
Yeah.
You want ketchup or avocado?
I mean, he does look like he looks the type.
Well, he's in California for that photo, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I am a boy and I am in LA.
Yeah, and I like to be in LA because here I get to wear lederhosen and short shirts, and I can show my belly button, and it's fair trade.
Yeah, Zed performs on stage during the 2019 iHeartRadio Wango Tango at Dignity Health Sports Park on June 1st, 2019 in Carson, California. What a cunt. I mean, he's less of a cunt than China. Fuck China, but
yeah, no, China is #1 at cunt. We all have established that, but and I will take the rap for saying this. All this cunt talk about this guy is on me, but like I just don't like the cut of his jib.
Yeah, well, that happens.
And the tweet that he liked was just them being like, "Hey, it's our 300th episode. Yay us!" And that was it.
Wow.
That's the tweet he liked.
Fuck China.
I'll have to check out that. I'll have to check that out later.
Anyway, let's just move on to the next one.
Yeah.
That one got away from us. Water ice confirmed on the surface of the moon for the first time. It's official. There's water ice on the surface of the moon. Researchers have confirmed the presence of frozen stuff on the ground around the lunar north and south poles, a new study reports. No shit, there's frozen stuff. It's what, -5 billion there?
No, it's pretty cold.
It's pretty cold. I'm
It's
exaggerating
frozen
way too
the
far.
time Neil
but still.
Armstrong had to go there.
It's like negative what? 150?
But
yeah, this crowd is perfect to answer that.
yeah.
And Larry shows up.
Hey, Larry.
Hola, Larry.
What up, Larry? But obviously it's going to be frozen. We're talking specifically about water, though. That's good news for anyone eager to see humanity return to the moon for more than just a flag-planting mission. It's ours. We're America. Our flag is there. Fuck you.
Hold on. So, when the sun, on the sunny side of the moon, it can get up to 260 degrees Fahrenheit, and on the dark side of the moon, it can go to minus 280 degrees Fahrenheit.
Damn.
So that's 127 Celsius and negative 173 Celsius for you Europeans.
Using oppression units.
Yeah. The F doesn't stand for Fahrenheit, it really just stands for freedom.
Freedom units, motherfucker! With enough ice, with enough ice sitting at the surface within the top few millimeters, water could possibly be accessible as a resource for future expeditions to explore and even stay on the moon, and potentially easier to access than water detected beneath the moon's surface. NASA officials wrote in a statement Monday, August 20th, okay. The search for water on Moon and Pix. Whatever. In that statement, as that statement indicates, scientists already knew that the lunar underground isn't bone dry. Pardon me. For example, in 2009, an impactor released by NASA's Lunar Crater Observer and Sensing Satellite, LaCrosse.
I can dig it.
I can dig it. Fuck it. Blasted a bunch of water into space after slamming into a permanently shadowed region of Cabus Crater, which lies near the moon's south pole. But it wasn't clear from LaCrosse data where exactly that excavated ice originally lay, how much gray dirt once sat atop it, and well, several instruments have spotted tantalizing hints of exposed lunar ice over the years. These detections had remained unconfirmed until now.
Yep. I'm
Previous.
excited.
Oh god, no! This is stuff I love talking about because yes, I can dig it, Larry. I can dig it. Previous observations indirectly found possible signs of surface ice at the lunar south pole, but these could have been explained by other phenomena such as unusually reflective lunar soil. The lunar people have mirrors and they're shining them up at the fucking spacecraft and shit. It's throwing off our instruments.
They're up there and they're hiding in that fucking temple that's up there.
Yeah, fuck the moon Jews.
It's got the moon children are up there.
The moon Jews.
Well, no, the moon Jews. They're humble lizard farmers on the moon.
Yeah.
I should have known better. You guys are absolutely correct. And now, officially in my mind, the moon Jews exist. So
yeah. Larry's saying they're hoarding the water. Well, probably. I mean, lizards, they don't have to drink that much, but they need some water.
Oh, some of those observations were made by NASA's moon mineralologist. That word mapper. I can't pronounce it right now, apparently. I need alcohol.
there's too much blood in your alcohol. Quick,
Yeah.
get him to a bar.
Yes, please. Get me some of my scotch, my dear. The Mineralogy Mapper M3 instrument, which flew aboard India's... God, what the... Chandrayaan? Sure, close enough.
Where are we? Where is this?
It's an Indian word.
It's Chandrayaan. Chandrayaan 1. India's Chandrayaan 1 spacecraft.
never mind. Can you just get me a drop?
Okay, it's trying to play video. Oh fuck. Okay, I gotta exit out of this.
The pioneering
Christ.
spacecraft, India's first moon probe, and the first spacecraft to return compelling evidence of lunar water, studied Earth's nearest neighbor from orbit from November 2008 through August 2009. And let's see. In the new study, a team led by Shui Li of University... It's in the closet.
Oh. You're in the closet.
Don't let it out.
Not
Whatever it is
anymore!
in there, don't let it out.
This whole show's in the closet. Let me tell you something.
Not
the time for Al Pacino impression.
the new study, a team led by Shui Li of University of Hawaii. There we go.
That's suspiciously Chinese.
And Brown University took a fresh look at M3 data. They spotted a distinctive signature of water ice in the reflectance spectra gathered by the instrument. The signature is present at many of the coldest and darkest spots on the lunar surface within 20 degrees of both poles. There are differences from hemisphere to hemisphere, however. Ice is more abundant in the south, where it's found principally at the bottoms of permanent shadowed craters. In the north, the stuff is more widely and thinly dispersed.
Nice.
Several factors might be responsible for this relative paucity of ice. For one thing, the moon's axis of rotation may have shifted more frequently over the eons than those of Mercury and Ceres, potentially exposing polar crater floors to sunlight more often. The researchers said, and it's possible that meteorite impacts have disrupted the moon's supplies of surface and near-surface ice more dramatically. The new study was published online Monday in the journal Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. First drink time.
So basically, what they said is it wobbled and it got hit a lot.
Yeah. And paucity means the same thing as scarcity.
Hmm.
What?
Learn
Yeah,
something new every day.
obviously, who the fuck? Obviously, Mike Wall just wants to sound smart.
Yeah. It's a little pretentious to use that word, but I like learning new
Yes,
words
I am
sometimes.
pretentious. I have my brandy in a brandy glass.
I mean, like, who the fuck does he think he is? Like an orator or something?
Yeah. I mean, like sparsity hits pretty much all the same mouth noises, so I don't know. It was for like it fit better in the sentence sound wise.
Yeah, he's an orator.
He's a bitch.
He's trying to rhyme some science.
Yeah.
He-
It's fun. It's space.com though. I still love the site.
Oh, space.com is fantastic. We've talked about this before. I like how they will not force you to watch an ad. It honestly, they're probably the only site that I will leave ads active on. Because they're like, yeah, if you don't want to support us with ads, we get it. That's not why you're here. But would you please? And even without the ads, I'm sitting here and it's like, I get no ads. I don't see anything that's really an ad. Like, I can see,
not only that-
there's an advertisement there. There's
Stuff- not
advertisements
only-
down
Oh, I
below.
lag
Not
when
only
I.
that, but they give you an option. They give you 3 options.
Oh,
Leave
God
your
damn it.
ad blocker on and just read the article.
Hmm.
Second option, turn off ad blocker. Third option, watch a quick video as an ad, but leave your ad blocker on for the rest of it. They're like, as long as you're learning about science, that's fun.
Yeah. Well, we're more concerned about the story than getting money. And that I can respect enough to actually have the ads.
Yep.
Hmm.
Like, I'm not going to click a single one, but they're going to get money from it, and that's all I really care about.
Yeah.
It also looks like they have maybe one ad at the top.
Well, it's not a popular article. Like I found an article referencing this the other day, and I didn't like any of the websites that had an article about it. That's why it said the last Monday, August 20th, because I didn't see this pop up in my newsfeed at all. And so I just checked out space.com because they're a reliable source in the first place, and they're going to get to the point.
Let's be honest, the connotation of there being water on the moon is pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Why, right?
Well, especially since we found out last year that they were able to germinate a cottonseed on the moon.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, there's water all over space. Just not necessarily in readily available places, like in this case, the moon.
And it's not
Even though it'd be nice
necessarily
on Mars.
liquid.
Yeah.
In
Yes,
fact, in
this
most
is-
cases, it's not. There are occasional places like what was the one we were talking about the other day that has the liquid ocean underneath it, ice?
I think Mars might have.
No, it wasn't Mars. It was like
Isn't that one of
Jupiter.
Jupiter's moons?
Yeah, there's one of
Yeah.
Jupiter's moons that has ocean ice. I think that's Europa.
Yeah, something like that. That was a couple weeks ago.
Which, by the way, I think it was called Europa Report, but it was supposed to be a horror story of the first, or like a horror thriller sort of thing, of the first team to land on Europa. And they're falling through the ice and crazy shit is happening.
Oh.
It was kind of stupid, but I kind of liked it at the same time.
Which
Did it
planet
say
is it that
John
rains
Carpenter in front of
diamonds?
Wasn't that on Saturn?
Yeah, I think that's on Saturn.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
like massive amounts of diamonds there. Just good luck getting. to the
Yeah,
base.
you'll be able to get a diamond the size of a baby's arm holding an apple.
Oh, those no, much bigger than that actually.
But you won't survive getting it. That's the issue.
Yeah, sadly.
Trust me, Russians have tried.
The cool thing is though, if there is any kind of like actual water source on the moon, that means we could tap into that water and create oxygen to breathe.
And hydrogen to burn.
Exactly.
It means it would be very easy to grow algae.
Yeah.
And we could use algae to clean our poo and turn it back into drinking water. So
Just want to make Moon Judaism a reality.
It is a
Suddenly the
reality.
first
We're
kid-
trying to
It is.
supplant them.
Shh. The goy don't need to know.
Oh, Larry, not only that, a buddy of mine sent his pubes into space because he was working on a project where they were testing materials and how they last, and just for shits and gigs, he sent his pubes into space.
okay, so there's a public transit vehicle. I'm not going to tell you which public transit agency or which vehicle, but it's roaming around, and it has a pair of pink panties super glued inside one of the panels.
Well, isn't that fun?
Do I know the company?
I'm sure you do.
All right.
And it's not necessarily for the customers. It's for the next guy who takes it apart. And I just wish that there was like a GoPro in there that had like a good battery, so I could see the look on his or her face. That would be fun.
I jizzed in space for science. God damn it,
Yep.
Larry.
Yeah.
You know what? Weren't there like porn companies that wanted to send porn stars up into space?
Yeah.
Was that a Russian company or something?
No, Pornhub was gonna do it.
Oh,
They already
that
did
was
the porn
Pornhub.
in The vomit comet.
I thought they wanted to go into actual space and do it.
They do still, but we just now hit like the ability for commercial flights.
I mean,
So-
let's face it. Wouldn't be the first rocket those girls rode.
Yeah, but it might be the most fun one.
Then
I
maybe
remember
the
some
second
I remember some NASA people that are working on the space station were saying that sex would be very difficult in zero gravity.
Mm,
That's
Yeah,
only
'cause
if you
you-
don't have a
yeah,
good
like-
grip.
That's what I'm saying. Like you got to have a tow board or something. There's gotta
Exactly. I mean, if you're in a bondage, you can strap yourself down, I guess.
be- even
Strap
then, like,
yourself
the
in.
thing wouldn't work because there's no inertia. Like it you go one way and they're just going that way until it's done.
Yeah.
All right, we should probably move on to the next one.
yeah. Next news then.
Yeah. We're
Russian-
gonna grab your panties real quick, guys. It's gonna get a little dark.
Yeah. Russians accused of extremism cut wrists in court. 2 Russians on trial for belonging to an anarchist organization have slit their wrists in a Moscow courtroom. The pair, Ruslan Kostynlenkov, 25, and Vyacheslav Kryukov, 20, face extremist charges after being accused of belonging to Novoye
The new greatness.
group. Yeah. They were removed from the witness stand. Their condition is not yet known, Russian media reports. Both had both had called to be put under house arrest but had their request rejected. When the request was denied, they reportedly told the courthouse, "This is an unfair trial, and glory to Russia, freedom of political prisoners." And then they slit their wrists.
Well, I mean, if
Lawyer
you're gonna
Alexander
have balls,
Lupashchuko said it was unclear how the pair had managed to get sharp objects into the courtroom. They were checked by dogs. I believe either a piece of glass or a piece of a blade was carried in there. No shit, Sherlock.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or they're really, really good at origami. They
What-
just
what-
folded document papers just right.
they were sniffed by
can't open
dogs.
a
We
beer with a
did
piece
not
of paper.
detect any
Okay.
of the. We did not detect any gunpowder. Therefore, there's no way they could have cut themselves with a gun.
Yeah.
Well, you know how the Russians love those ballistic knives.
Yeah, exactly. Mr. Kostylenkov's lawyer, Svetlana Sirdokina, said their nurse couldn't handle it anymore. All of the evidence proves they didn't commit a crime. The pair are part of a group of 10 young people facing trials on charges of creating an extremist organization and seeking to overthrow President Vladimir Putin's government. The suspects include teenagers. Well, not for much longer.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, they're
these
gonna grow into
kids in there,
full-blown adults, right?
Yeah.
not if they continue on this path. Freedom to Russia! Slice!
Slim.
I'll be a kid forever!
Freedom! Now you are free of your blood. The pair are part of a group of 10 young people facing trials on charges of creating an extremist organization and seeking to overthrow. One alleged member of the group, Anna Pavlinkova, 19, has already been charged. Her health deteriorated in prison and she was later put under house arrest. The prosecutor's case largely relies on the testimony of an undercover policeman who infiltrated the group. Hello, fellow young anarchists. How are you doing? Let me tell you your plans for sedition. Human rights groups say the suspects were set up. Parents of the suspects say the
Maybe.
group discussed everyday life such as school, work, and in some cases politics. One thing they did not discuss how to get the fuck out of my house. 20 years old, still does not have a fucking job.
Why is basement still full?
Yes.
That's the problem with being a parent. Like, you know, you have to kick the kids out of the nest. Otherwise, they're just gonna like turn into Klingons.
Mm.
Occasionally.
Larry,
But
what are you
Mom,
doing on your book?
This is my pad, Mom! You're not allowed to come down here! Why are you down here?
Stop
Because
looking
you are
inside
not
my
paying your
room.
fucking rent. Get the fuck out there. You have time to discuss changing government, then change your living situation.
Stop
Fuck you.
looking at my My Little Pony in a jar!
You wish.
Oh God, why'd you have to bring that up? That's the worst fucking thing ever.
You know they have like the Russian bootleg or something.
The Russian bootleg, My Little Pony in a Jar. It's just like, never mind. I don't even want to go
Yeah.
there. I'm not even gonna touch that one.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to touch it either after he's had it.
Every day I go to Orthodox Mass. I pray for this boy. He is lost.
Let's go from
For
one
this-
courtroom to another.
Yeah.
Let's go from some hard ass motherfuckers to a weak ass little bitch.
Mm.
Millionaire son who threatened barman with fake gun allowed to delay sentence so he can go on holiday to Barbados.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, no.
Close. A millionaire son who threatened a barman with a fake gun after being refused Prosecco has been allowed to defer his sentencing hearing to fly to Barbados on holiday. Oliver George, 26, faces up to 6 months in prison after pleading guilty to possession of an imitation firearm in public. Wow! First off, what the fuck kind of charge is that? You have something that looks like a gun. That's illegal.
You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of your gun says replica and mine says Desert Eagle .50.
Ah, yes. Vinnie Jones.
Okay.
He appeared in court over the drunken row at a yacht club
Club, of course.
in
Where do
Dorset.
you want him to be in? A dive bar? That's for the poor, Rimshee.
Oh, on
Never
Tuesday,
be dead in
2
days
days
like
before, 2 days before he was due to travel with his family to the Caribbean island. Magistrates agreed to delay sentencing until December so he can go on the month-long jaunt. Staff at Sandbanks Yacht Club in Poole Harbor had refused George more alcohol because he appeared too intoxicated after an afternoon of drinking on 20 September. He lifted up his cardigan to show the handle of a pistol tucked into his waistband of his shorts and told the bartender, "Don't be a pussy, give me a drink." Oh, no, wait, that'd be in a British drunk as fuck accent.
Don't be a pussy, give me a drink.
Staff gave George, son of wealthy market owner Brennan George, a glass of Prosecco before calling the police when he left the bar area. He left the club before officers arrived and was arrested. God damn, I looked away for a half a second.
His family.
And was arrested
family's
at his
nearby home.
family's nearby home on the exclusive Sandbanks Peninsula. Armed police searched the £2 million waterside house. There might be guns in here, guys. We gotta make sure there are no guns in here.
Anderson, check the minibar. I'll be checking the pool table. I'm sorry, ma'am. This is police procedure. We'll also be checking the home theater and the DVDs for that 50-inch screen.
In order to properly check this pool table, Anderson, you're gonna have to break.
Yeah. Oof.
Hold on.
When I was reading ahead, I read waterside house as water slide house. What the fuck is a water slide house?
Close enough. It's probably they're probably rich enough they can get away with something like that.
Just a water park with a pool shed.
Oof.
No, the house that you have the house.
Irish man in there, like who yells at everybody.
You have the house, the private water park, and butlers everywhere.
Yeah.
No, Dad. I think I shall go and I'll go for a ride on the slide today, Father.
I'm afraid Master George is in here right now. He's at a golf course. You can wait as I go fetch him.
It'll be an hour. It's a few miles away, and I cannot get there fast enough in the golf cart. So please enjoy. It's on the back 40.
We'll be serving refreshments.
Fuck this guy. Oh, let's keep going. Terry Scanlon,
Mitigating said.
Yes, thank you. I had to stop laughing first. Mitigating said Mr. George was in possession of a toy gun, and he admits he lifted his cardigan up so staff were aware of it. However, he does not believe there is any linkage between this and his request for alcohol.
Oh, yeah, him saying "do it, you fucking pussy." Wait, no link. While
I mean-
showing the gun.
No,
I mean,
no.
he
No.
sounds like he'd be sheltered enough to honestly believe that.
Yeah, I mean, I get girls' phone numbers all the time. I happened to be cleaning my fingernails with a Bowie knife at the time. You know, it's totally unrelated.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many of them are the rejection hotline.
Hey, I get laid all the time. Sure, they've been on drugs and they've been drinking, and I may have slipped the drugs into their drink, but I see no relation to that.
Magistrate deferred sentencing after George went home to get his 1,100-pound plane ticket to prove the holiday was booked before he committed the offense. Why does that matter?
It doesn't matter. You're out of the money. Get fucked.
What's
Yeah.
worse?
No.
Hold on. This part's worse. Prosecutor Ryan Shitstain did not object to the delay, but stressed
Might as well be
George.
the name.
Yeah, but stressed George should not be able to escape punishment by simply leaving the country. Oh, I have no issue with him delaying the court date so that he can leave the country on vacation, but he should not be able to escape punishment by simply leaving the country. Yeah.
That's why people leave the country all the time.
Mm.
People leave the country all the time to avoid punishment.
How much you want
I
to bet
wanna-
this guy golfs with his old man on the weekends?
Is he Brexiting?
Holy
I think he's
shit.
Brexiting.
Yeah, he's bricking the fuck out of here.
Oh.
Yes.
It means George will not be assessed by a probation officer for a pre-sentence report until after he returns to the UK on November 11th. It will then take another month before he can be sentenced on 4 December. Mr. Scanlan said his client would see a doctor 3 times a week to be treated for alcohol-related issues while away. For
Hey,
all
guys,
sorts of
disease.
reasons.
It's
For
a
all-
disease. No, it's a disease.
It is a
What do you mean?
disease, but that's not the point right now.
And
For
I'm a
all
sick
sorts of reasons,
motherfucker.
there are benefits
Nah.
to this trip, he added.
Rimshee. By that they mean they're gonna have to jump. The guy that's gonna have to jumpstart his heart at least 3 times a week from all the binges he's gonna go on.
Yeah. Although I really like this picture of a marmot and what looks like a fox or something along those lines. Right below the article.
Yeah, marmot's alarm in the face of death. Oof, oof. That's a big spoiler, dog. It's like, what
You want
the
me to read?
fuck?
You want me to read the next one?
You know what?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah,
make
I'll hold
sure it's
on.
the right one. Because I'm not sure it is. Oh, yeah, it's the right one. Go for it.
So, and this one starts in Tokyo. Am I on the right one?
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yep.
A man arrested on suspicion.
Oh, no, you
of-
gotta read the title first.
Stalker finds pop star's home by studying the reflections on her pupils in selfies. Okay, now let's just take that for a second and like realize we're talking about a culture that's into licking each other's eyeballs.
I've licked an
Okay.
eyeball before. Salty, but kind of sweet at the same time.
And you're like, oh, it's like pink eye, but better. Oh,
Yeah,
I can feel it rooting into the back of my brain.
actually, when they have pink eye, it's the best time. It's nice and juicy.
Oh, that's true.
You get all that extra flavor. God damn, I don't want to finish this alcohol now, but I need to forget this shit.
Okay. So, a man arrested on suspicion of stalking a female pup idol used reflections of her pupils in photos she shared on social media and Google Street View to find where she lived. Tokyo police declined comment on the specifics of the investigation, but confirmed Friday that 26-year-old Hibiki Sato was arrested September 17th on suspicion of indecent behavior in connection with stalking and causing injuries to the 20-year-old woman. Now, what kind of injuries are these? Did she get stabbed? Because it doesn't say that. All right. The police official who spoke on condition of anonymity. Let me say that correct. Remember, now there's too much alcohol in my blood before there was too much blood in my alcohol. On anonymity is often often police policy at Japanese bureaucracies, said the case was related to the reports about a stalker and beautiful images. Police described Sato as an avid fan. Well, I'm an avid fan of some things, but I don't go to people's house and take pictures of their eyeballs.
I don't go to people's houses and rub my dick on their door handle.
I don't.
Well, I might do that, but there's a difference between rubbing your dick on somebody's door handle and pissing in their door lock.
Remember that guy that licked the doorbell for like 3.5 hours?
Damn.
Yeah, his hands were at his waist, and he just kept ringing the doorbell.
Yeah, no, he was just sitting there licking it.
Yeah, he was licking it.
All right. So, public
It
broadcaster.
wasn't Satan's doorbell either. Sorry. Get that off.
Because we all know Satan's doorbell is so small.
Oh shit! Thanks, cats. She cheered one bit.
Thanks, cats.
Hey.
Public broadcaster NHK and other Japanese media reported this week that the details in the woman's selfies were used to identify the train station she frequented. They said Sato looked at other images she shared, such as her apartment, to figure out where she lived. Police say he hurt her and committed indecent acts, such as groping her after accosting her from behind and knocking her down. That's terrible. Japan has many young female groups. Tokyo Shimbun, a metropolitan daily which reported on the stalking case, warned readers even casual selfies may show surrounding buildings that will allow people to identify the location of the photos.
What that means?
Anybody who knows science knows that you can fucking calculate the position of the sun and direction of angles and all this nonsense. And I'm not that big of a nerd, but I know it can be done.
Yeah, just look at 4chan and the He Will Not Divide Us series.
Yeah, that's the shit that I was talking about.
Scupper learned about that weekend.
Yeah, that's exactly like I am further educated and now know more about important things.
Like we found the location by the sound of this frog or some shit.
The thing is you better pray I don't find you in some like worn out desert and like, you know, the Gobi region, because I'll get you. But that's a different story. So no, it is also said. Yeah, go ahead.
Moral of the story is only take selfies in windowless rooms.
I was gonna make that joke.
And crotch shots are better than face shots because there's nothing to reflect there.
As long as it's dry.
Ew.
Am I wrong?
Oh Lord. Don't make me start reciting things. It is also said people shouldn't make the V sign with their hand, which Japanese often do in photos, because fingerprints could be stolen.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that cameras were good enough that you could steal fingerprints from a picture.
Dude, in Japan they are. Japan has been like the camera master since the fucking 70s.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Like, they're like, oh, we need a better camera. We need to see every picture. Every picture needs to be seen and explored. And we need to know, very, very much so, the meaning of it all.
What that really means is if you're going to make the V sign, wear gloves.
But not rubber ones, because that's weird.
Or burn off your
that's the
fingerprints.
worst part.
Then you can commit other crimes too.
Jables.
It's not a crime, Jables.
Well, apparently
on,
it's not a crime
Jibbles.
to
Yeah.
grope somebody on the subway, but like in my mind, that's a crime. If somebody touched my butt on a subway, like they get their ass whooped.
We do not condone violence or celebrate it or whatever of the other 20,000 things people are bound to say about
Whatever
us.
we're legally required to say.
Yeah.
All of those legal things, I accept for responsibility for my own personality. That's me. Sorry, guys. You need blame. I got it. It's me right here. Okay.
Wow,
So-
Larry. Wow.
I've
Holy
done the same
shit, I
research.
can't repeat
it
that.
seems to happen a lot.
I can't repeat that. Holy shit.
What happened? Do I need to go look somewhere?
Look at the stream text.
I'll repeat it. I'll repeat it. From my research, girls usually get fucked on the subway in Japan, but I think their sample were biased. Yeah, I agree. I've done the same research.
Larry.
Larry, we have to have a
researching
talk.
The wrong websites.
We have to have a talk, Larry. We need to discuss your methodology.
And at least you should both be having a good time.
Having a good time.
All right, let's finish this article. Holy fuck.
Yeah, I'm on it right now. It's happening. All right.
Go on.
She looks
Cyber
happy.
stalking has been a problem for years, with criminals and perpetrators of domestic violence using hacking, clandestine activation of microphones and cameras, and other methods to track their victims. It is unclear how prevalent the usage of high-resolution photos to locate potential victims might be. And then it ends.
Yep.
That's all, folks.
That's a weird way to end an article, but that's
I feel like that was a cliffhanger, and they wanted to say more, but they didn't.
They left us hanging.
You feel a little you feel a little like you don't have much closure.
Yeah, like I want proof.
Would you
I want
like to
I want to hack some phones, and I want to see some visual pictures and some things that I probably shouldn't see. But I'm not going to tell anybody. I'm just going to keep them to myself.
do you want to read what you brought to the table?
I would love to. Should I?
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah,
You want me to do it right now?
it's up to you.
Are we almost
Sure,
out
yeah.
of time?
Except I gotta respond to Larry. Larry, I'm really good at unzipping my pants very quietly. Plus, I'm not even wearing pants.
Things
right
no
now.
one needed to fucking know.
Well, this is a channel with a horribly small target audience that we are horribly failing to capture on a day-to-day basis. Anyway.
Do we all know is Larry okay? Like, does Larry need help?
Larry needs.
Larry-
We already know. I
might
need to
need a
talk
hug.
to him about his methodology.
Larry, my DMs
Oh, I
are
know his
open.
methodology. I can show you the same sites.
My DMs are open.
Let's move forward.
Yes.
We have the same
All right,
sources.
so
I know. What
let
he's
me
talking
let me
about.
pull this up real quick. It's gonna take me a second because I suck at everything.
Jables knows what's up.
Yeah, Jable is that one guy that everybody knows. All right, here we go. It is up here, and I'm gonna touch on it with my mouse. All right, so, and this is kind of like a perfect thing for me to. It's waiting for
Just
response.
read it.
Here we go. In what accent should I do it?
Doesn't matter. Just read it normally, and then whatever strikes you.
So, guys, I'm selling my Vesta Carrera 7 road bike, perfect for the aspiring culture creep. I haven't recently become a successful entrepreneur, and I no longer have the need for such trifling possessions. I drive a gigantic cargo van that literally pisses gas onto the road to mark its territory. Do you want to be noticed? Do you want to stand out from the crowd? Sleeve tattoo didn't do the trick? Dubstep bounce remix didn't go viral? Look no further than this motherfucking bike. Sorry, motherfucking isn't in there. Don't even look past it in the pictures posted below. Import it into Photoshop, delete the background. I know you know how to do it because you're a graphic designer. Orange body, green accents, pink handlebar wrap, some silver, black dirt. Are there even any more colors? These are awesome reflective stickers on the bike too, which make darting out in front of automobiles on dark evenings and asserting one's absolute total fucking right of way even more self-righteously awesome. Dear motorist, did you see these stickers? Do you think I have the time to just put stickers on things? I'm trying to save the world from people like you. Just all of these great places you can be seen on this bike. I mean, think of them. An Obama rally, a Ron Paul rally, rallies, miscellaneous. The possibilities are fucking endless. All right? This bike will get you laid. If you ride this bike around Odman Park at 1 in the morning without pants on, dudes will literally knock you off your bike and try to blow you. This bike is a freewheel fixed gear because you're a fucking monster and you have one speed, and that speed is plus or minus 15 miles per hour. All right? Let's be honest here, folks. Plus or minus 15 miles an hour. A seat comes with the bike, but it's not pictured. If you want, you could ride the bike without the seat to simulate the stick you have up your ass.
Oh, yeah.
That caught me off guard. Sorry, I gotta reread that. If you want, you could ride this bike without a seat to stimulate the stick you have up your ass. Which Pavement album is best? You know, about which Pavement is even a band.
Apparently.
Okay, next.
We're talking about hipsters.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
we're talking about hipsters, but like I don't touch that shit with a 10-foot pole. So I'm doing my best here, guys. Just bear with me. Which political cause that matters to you is most intermittently or about whatever it is that you do? Safety feature. No, safety features are important. You know, you guys got to remember, this bike is Japanese and comes with 4 distinct safety features. I'm going to slow down a little bit so you guys can grasp what's going on. Safety feature number 1, front brakes only. Because you're not about to conform to anyone's preconceived notions of how a bike should stop. Safety feature 2, quick release back wheel. I took this bike to Mike the Bike Guy on Magazine to get a tune-up once, and he refused to work on it because of the safety feature. He said that was a Frankenstein bike. I asked him if he didn't agree that the Frankenstein was a literary masterpiece. I thought that after losing that argument, he might be a gentleman and agree to tune up the bike for free, but he remained all pissy and still refused to work on it, even for money. What did you expect, dude? You think dude's going to work on your bike for free? Anyway, the next time I went to Mike the Bike Guy on Magazine was to get air. I was all like, hey, MTBG, which is Mike the Bike Guy, can I get some air? He was all, yes. It was clear that we both believe that air is a free resource and that it should not be commodified. Oh, sorry. I'm cracking myself up here. Commodified. Common ground. He pointed me towards his air machine. Everything seemed cool. When I realized that his nozzle didn't fit my bike's tires, I was like, hey, Mike the Bike Guy, how does this nozzle go on? He looked at me, turned around, took 2 steps towards the back of the room, and let out a loud sigh. I couldn't blame him. I work with people too. And sometimes they ask me questions because they don't know things. And I'm paid to be the expert on the exact things they don't know. And I'm standing right next to them, and I have to humiliate them in front of others before I answer them too. It's all just part of the job. Okay, how the fuck is that a safety?
When I worked at Walmart.
Don't worry about it.
Safety feature 3, helmet. That's my helmet. You can ride in a partner's cap and pretend to be smart at the same time, but you're not fooling anyone. Safety feature 4, welding fix at seat joint. Okay, immediately that tells me this bike is a fucking death trap, and if you hit a speed bump at more than 2 miles an hour, you're going to get a bicycle frame in your ass.
Ideal for hipsters.
That's the point.
Ideal for hipsters. When this joint came loose, the bike was deemed horribly unsafe. When I welded it back together, it became safe again. Therefore, safety feature. It's super sturdy now. I welded it to fucking back. I painted the welding joint green because I was feeling creative and I don't know how to explain my art to anyone. All right. Safety feature 5. Apparently, this bike has really nice rims. I'm listing this under safety feature because I feel that less nice rims would probably make the bike marginally less safe. Safety feature number 6. Now, this one's a
$6.
fucking
Dollars.
Dollars.
I'd say.
This
'Cause
motherfucker
it's
is
just money.
earthquake proof. Enough said. End of story. All right.
I want an explanation on that one. I'm kind of frustrated about that.
There should be an explanation, but I mean, this guy's obviously from like Portland, so it's okay. You know, $180 or best offer, cash is fine. Your parents can PayPal me directly or see below. I'm totally into creative trades. This is part actually serious. Miscellaneous instruments, serious ESP synths and pedals. But ESP, isn't that like ectoplasm or some shit? Original art, serious, US currency, for seriously. Leisure suits are 6'1", 180 with long arms and broad shoulders. Like, dude, if somebody offered you a speed suit, would you give them your bike? I might. If somebody had a speed suit that fit me well, even with the shitty little belt, I might do it. But that's me, I'm a weirdo. Underwater mortgages, you know, real estate, underwater mortgage. For reals, dog. Antique firearms. I promise I won't trade you the bike and then shoot you with what was previously your firearm in order to steal my bike back and sell it again. Although that would be ironic. Or would it? I don't know. We use the word incorrectly so often that I'm not sure it matters. Casual sex, show me what you got. All right, and then there's an edit at the very end. And it's like, dig on this. The author has a rap band called Sex Party.
Brainwash, get Alanis Morissette out of this chat, you fuck.
Did I stress you out? My sweater's on backwards and inside out, and you say, how, wow, wow, appropriate.
Oh.
All right, well, hopefully I did a good job doing that. I'm not good at reading out loud. I tried my best.
You're fine.
Yeah, that's good. I got the next one because it's cringy as fuck.
Ready.
Prepare. Man had tweezers lodged in his urethra for 4 years.
What the fuck? Okay, why didn't you just take them out? They weren't that deep in there.
Readers should be warned. The story below contains graphic details. Mom, turn off the stream. She probably already did. We've talked too much about cum. Toronto. A man had 7.6 centimeter tweezers stuck in his urethra for 4 long years, according to a case report published in a medical journal.
Oh, God, I'm looking at the x-ray right now. They're like shitty plastic ones.
Yeah.
Oh, why would you put
Yeah, they're like the oversized shitty plastic ones.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt.
Not even the nice slimline metal ones. No,
I
you're
just
all
saw this and I had to speak because, oh my God.
I'm just wondering if he tried to make his dick do like the alien thing where it has like an extra pincher that comes out.
I'm kind of thinking his pelvis sort of looks like fucking Batman. No, I'm sorry, not Batman. It's Robin. That's his name.
Yeah, actually, that's pretty funny. Anyways, the 22-year-old whose name wasn't revealed. 22-year-old, so they've been in there since he was 18. Jesus fuck. Whose name I was expecting at least like late 20s, early 30s.
I bet you if he had listened to Frank Zappa, he would have figured it out.
Oh, Jesus fuck. The 22-year-old whose name wasn't revealed disclosed the issue to doctors when he visited a clinic in Saudi Arabia. Oh,
what?
Okay. It got weirder.
So he had to go from somewhere else to Saudi Arabia to be like, yeah, I got some tweezers in my shit.
X-ray showed a long foreign body lodged in the patient's anterior urethra with the metal forceps embedded into his flesh.
You missed a paragraph.
Oh, did I? Oh, shit. Lead doctor Mohammed Abulazam, whatever, of England's Royal Wolverhampton NHS Trust described the case in detail in the May issue of Journal Urology Case Reports, but the case report has recently gone viral after being covered by the Daily Mail, the New York Post, and HuffPost.
Oof.
X-ray showed a long foreign body lodged in the patient's anterior urethra with the metal forceps embedded into his flesh.
Oh.
Despite his predicament, the young man told doctors he didn't have urological issues and could
Bullshit!
urinate normally. He also didn't report having fevers or chills. Once
Oh.
doctors found the tweezers, the patient was taken into an operating room and placed under general anesthesia.
Don't worry, doctors. This is
No,
normal.
put it-
I don't feel pain, and I
We're
can
just
pee
gonna
in
take
2
your
directions
penis
at
and
once.
we're
It's
gonna
pretty
down the
cool.
center like a hot dog.
So,
It's gonna be
Jesus.
fun.
Also, just general anesthesia, I would have demanded they put me under.
No, general
Shoot me in
anesthesia
the
is-
head,
general
or
anesthesia.
give that's what general anesthesia
General
is.
is
by the
being
way.
put
Yeah, that's
under.
putting you under.
Local
Oh.
is
A local is the
Oh,
one.
I
where they
thought
don't.
okay, never mind.
Yeah, local
Yeah.
means you put a needle in my dick and injected
you
it with
kidding me?
numbing agent, so now I can't feel anything.
Of course they
But I
put
can
him in
still
the
watch.
general. They wanted to laugh all the way through while they operated on this fuck.
How the fuck did he not feel that? What the
The
fuck?
authors of the report explained that removing the tweezers was a bit tricky because doctors had to keep the forceps closed so it wouldn't rip the man's urethra. Surgeons managed to keep the tweezers shut by squeezing down on the man's penis in something the authors called the external pressure technique.
So this guy got the hand job of his life to get some tweezers out of his dick. It's
Oh,
that's
Patients
fucking
often
awful.
delay.
to be fair,
Holy
this is not
shit.
the worst urethra related thing I've ever heard of.
No, I think we covered another one like a year ago. That was pretty bad.
Yeah.
The authors didn't explain how or why the man lodged the tweezers in his urethra. However, they wrote that, in general, foreign bodies are most commonly inserted into the urinary tract by psychiatric, intoxicated, confused, or sexually curious patients.
This guy
I'm-
sounds like the last one.
It sounds like all of the above.
I
actually.
want to try sounding, but all I've got are these tweezers. What's the worst that could happen?
This. Probably made his
Yeah.
dick look wider.
I've got girth,
I don't
baby.
know. Like, it was. I don't want to think about it because it's terrible. But like, I think that like I would have gone to a doctor before I did that. I would have been like, I'm about to do something crazy. You need to do something.
Yeah. After doctors removed the tweezers, the team recommended to the patient he see a psychiatrist. Yeah. But the
No shit.
report said the man refused and avoided visiting the outpatient department altogether.
I'm gonna
Amazing.
go
He
do it again!
Just
You know-
woke up, didn't even wait for stitches, just got the fuck out of the OR.
Yeah. I kind of like his I don't give a fuck attitude. I can't really diss on that too much. In the vast majority of cases, the patients feel guilty and humiliated and therefore often delay asking for medical help, the case report stated. Authors wrote that most common reason for self-insertion of a foreign body into the male urethra is for autoerotic and sexual gratification, especially during masturbation.
Sounding.
Although this case involving tweezers in a male's urethra may sound like a unique case in medical history, doctors noted it's actually the second time in literature where an open thumb metal forceps tweezers is diagnosed. Oh,
The second
The-
time?
yeah, that it's been
In literature.
second time in literature, which means they wrote about it. It's probably happened more than that, and they just didn't write an article. They didn't write a a journal piece about it. The man didn't report experiencing any inflammatory issues. Last year, the story of an Indian boy went viral after doctors found a pen tip inside his penis
A
that
pen
had caused
tip.
several urinary tract infections. The authors also explained that cases of people inserting foreign objects into the reproductive organs in the urinary system defies imagination. According to the case report, these items have included fish hooks, metal rods, screws, wires, wooden sticks, a piece of fish, and even telephone cables.
Fuck
Okay.
yeah, dude.
A piece of fish. I want to smell like my girlfriend.
Well,
Well, I mean,
what this-
come on,
what this-
come on.
what
We've
this
all
reminds
heard
me-
fish dick.
what this reminds me of is way back when this show first started. One of the something that we've covered that I haven't been able to find a follow-up on was the dude that fucked the stomach of an anglerfish. Well, used the stomach of the anglerfish to masturbate. Ended up getting a urinary tract infection. That was pretty bad. Allegedly, he lived, and he said he was gonna fuck something else from the sea next. But
Was it
I-
a
I haven't been able to
kangaroo?
find it.
No,
Huh?
that's not from the sea. That's a river fish.
Okay, my bad.
No, it was an angler. Yeah, he's a fisherman out of Japan.
Hmm.
That
I need to try
That
to
explains.
find-
I love tentacle porn. I want to participate. I want to know how it feels.
Oh, that's what it was. He was gonna try to fuck a squid.
Why am I not surprised?
Japan. That's why.
Yeah.
I love Japan, but they're fucking weird and it's fantastic.
2 nukes wasn't enough.
2 nukes
Goddamn.
caused this. Are you kidding?
Imagine what a third would have done, though.
Yeah, I'm not sure I want to.
All right. There's the sounding article of the week.
Holy shit.
Yeah, let's not make this a feature.
Yep. The fact that you just said that, now it is.
Shut up.
Who's sounding this week?
Oh, God. What have we become?
Hmm.
Alright.
Remember, I said you could totally get away with blaming this on me.
It's all your fault. Let's talk about the birds. Hundreds of birds slam into NASCAR Hall of Fame building, killing themselves.
I can't
do
stand
feel
it.
it.
They just drive fast and turn left.
A woman captured a very disturbing scene in uptown Charlotte Tuesday night where there appeared to be hundreds of birds running into the NASCAR Hall of Fame, killing themselves. Whole Bell
They only
posted
turn left. Do they even know how to turn right?
Whole Bell posted the video to her Facebook page saying it was like something out of a movie. Yeah, birds. Oh my god! Look at all of them! Or look at them all!
Birds. I wasn't thinking birds. I was thinking the core.
Yeah.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
Has
She
nobody
says
seen
in
the
the video as
my God,
as what
look
appears
at
to
them
be bird carcasses littered around the entrance to the Hall of Fame building. In the video, Bell speaks with a woman who says she works at the building. She says the birds had been slamming into the building for about an hour.
An hour.
An hour.
Jesus fucking Christ.
There's something wrong with them, Bell says. This is not okay. Yeah, no shit. Charlotte the police reportedly responded to the scene on Tuesday night to begin clearing up the birds. Yeah, I felt like this is like the end of the world right now, the employee says. Yeah, like this is where it starts. This is where it starts, Bell responded. According to Carol...
To be fair, like 80% of people that follow NASCAR are probably conspiracy theorists.
Yeah, probably.
Mm.
According to Carolina Waterfowl Rescue, a grand total of 310 birds struck the NASCAR Hall of Fame building Tuesday night. They said roughly a third of the birds were dead on arrival. 10 had to be euthanized. 100 were severely injured with broken wings, legs, and other fractures. And the other third were stunned and will hopefully be released in a few days. Organizers with CWR are asking the community to help them get results. We desperately need help feeding them, and we'll be posting for volunteers tomorrow, Wednesday. They all have to be hand-fed. I'm not sure how we will manage, but there's this... But where there's a will, there's a way. Tonight we just need some sleep. Carolina Waterfowl Rescue said overnight. Check back for updates throughout the day and on the developing story.
Was it just birds in general, or was it like a specific breed?
Did you guys ever put like a lead weight on the bottom of your Pinewood Derby car? Like, to make it go faster? It's cheating, yeah. I know. But like, did you do it, yes or no? Let's be honest.
I don't remember.
My trophy says no.
Well, so does mine. Let's be honest about this here. What if NASCAR is like, what if we put a big magnet on the bottom of the car and see what that does? And that fucked up the magnetic poles and all the birds flew into the building.
Yeah, but this is the Hall of Fame, not where they keep the cars.
That must be one fucking magnet.
Well, no, but they might keep a car in the Hall of Fame.
But why would they test something like that on the car?
Like, bullshit, and just died.
I don't know.
I know.
Well,
I got a
much more likely. It doesn't work like that because you want the car to be as light as possible since it's a vroom powered instead of gravity powered.
The logical explanation here: these birds are anarchists protesting Russia.
Or China.
I think they just opened a demon gate.
Now.
All right.
It wasn't a demon gate. It was an oblivion gate.
I just like the dude's pelvis. It looks like somebody's picking a booger out of Robin's nose.
What?
No, I know what you're talking about. I see it.
I see it too, but what? What the fuck?
It's like when you've been fighting fire for like a week, and then you get back to humanity, and you pull this nasty fire bugger out of your nose. That's what they look like.
Yeah, that's what they look like when you pull a fair boogie. All right, let's get on to some satire.
Don't announce that it's satire. Just start reading. Jeez.
Yeah, well, if I don't announce it, you can't get yelly. Opinion!
No.
Opinion! Could someone please explain the difference between punk and emo to porn sites?
Oh, this one is easy. Punk is straightforward, emo is gay porn.
I think it might actually be the... I don't know.
All right, let's read.
Not wrong, Scupper.
Almost literally all of the information in the world is at our fingertips at any given moment, and with it, almost literally all of the porn.
One, respectfully, I'd rather not know.
Your specific subgenre of choice that used to be found in one magazine will now kick back 30 pages of search results. Gone are the days of needing to pause your VHS of Return of the Living Dead at just the right full frontal graveyard moment just to get your trashy punk rocks off. But with the rise of neon-haired video fornication, it's becoming clear that the distinctions between different countercultures are not so clear to everybody. So could somebody please explain the difference between punk and emo to porn sites? It's an age-old issue. Punks mistaken for goths, mistaken for emos. The general population doesn't know what you are, and I blame Dave Havoc for blurring those lines. But it's a whole new set of problems when it infringes on my pornographic preferences. There's nothing worse than preparing for a frantic masturbation session set to tattooed punk chicks ride hard, only to find out that the tattoo reads, "Sugar, we're going down." Whoever titled that video...
I'm a little, hold on. I'm a little disappointed in this article because they left out one category of that whole genre, which is scene kids.
Oh, scene kids
like
don't
emo,
exist.
that's depression.
Scene kids don't exist.
You want to fucking bet?
Jables, nobody wants to Google the
Go to
word
Spokane.
kid in a porn site.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's just not.
True.
Yeah.
That's
Try explaining that one to the
Okay.
FBI. I'm just really big into music, officer. I swear.
All right.
What's that internet rule?
Rule 34.
That's the one. Can we just be satisfied knowing that?
All right.
Fun at Quantico.
Whoever titled that video has no clue what they were talking about. I know how hard one is writing is a subjective topic, but this was not the coitus of anyone who's ever lost a tooth in a pit or slept on a pile of PBR empties. It was the sex you have when you're way too excited about the night's saves the day show. This is an injustice to punks and emo kids alike. Somewhere there's gotta be some droopy banged sad boy looking to crank one out to excessive eyeliner who's sick and tired of the girl seeming like she wants to reach through the screen and kick his ass for choosing the Black Parade and his Jerk Jam soundtrack. Well, at least emo kids have already fetishized rejection and disappointment. Whew. Look, it's not that I'm not happy about the wealth of Warped Tour wanking to be had in our modern times. I am happy. So happy that it makes me want to have an orgasm, and I cannot do that until the adult film industry learns the difference between Liberty Spikes and anime bangs.
Yes.
That
is
is
actually
foul. I'm not king shaming.
I was actually going to have you bring up this image as
I mean,
oddly enough.
thank you so much, Dave.
Liberty Spikes and anime bangs.
That just proves my point.
Yeah.
Straight porn, gay porn.
Yeah, all right, you're fair.
Oh man. Oh, glory.
I
Glorious
mean,
battle.
tested this. There was some straight up, like, honest to God gutter punks at my high school. Like some people, and I've heard some stories from them, and oh my word, like I'm just like, oh no, that's terrible. I'm sorry. And they're like, this is the life, and I'm like, okay, I got it, I respect it, but I don't understand it. Emo, I don't get it either.
Gutter punks. All the aesthetic of a Fallout Raider. None of the intimidation.
Yeah, Jeff was gutter punk.
Hmm.
I found out after chatting with Jeff that him and I actually used to hang out in a lot of the same types of circles, not necessarily the same people. There's a chance that we did actually know some of the same people, but we hung out with the same types of people.
Like years ago.
Actually, I would not be surprised.
Yeah, the traumatic brain injuries really fucked with his memory, so he's not sure.
Jables or
a lot.
Jeff?
No, Jeff and I have not fucked.
What?
Jables would remember.
No, Jables might not remember. Remember traumatic brain injury.
Yeah.
Jeff used to be a pretty.
I have a dent in my skull, dude.
Don't we all?
No, like
Oh.
my skull was still a little soft and squishy when I was a kid, and I smashed it into the monkey bars.
Oh, Mickey Ficky.
Yep.
21 minutes ago with 10 bits. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
yeah,
you so much,
We
man.
already acknowledged that. Yeah. Oh, or did we?
No, we didn't.
No,
we
we didn't.
acknowledged cats,
sorry.
not Mickey.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that, Mickey. We need to set up notifications.
We'll figure it out. We're still working on changing up the format, so once that happens, we're gonna change a lot of stuff up.
Yeah, any format suggestions, let us know. Also, don't forget to, well, we're coming near the end. Share the stream. Just install Streamlabs. Yeah, Larry,
We've
Or
heard.
donate
working
something.
on it.
So we can thank you 30%
Rimshee and
more.
I are very busy, especially with him moving and everything like that. Plus,
Yeah.
we're getting a bunch of artwork done from Brainwash. Thank you very much, Brainwash.
Shout out the
Still
brainwash.
looking for bingo card suggestions. Brainwash, we haven't implemented anything yet because Rimshee and I are super busy. So, yeah, and I don't know what else do I need to show.
She'll brainwash some more.
Go to our YouTube page and toss a like there.
I'm
Give us a
half
quick
tempted to
view,
just
and then
run a
I'll-
30-second ad, but I'm pretty sure like 6 of you would disappear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're too close near the end.
Yeah.
You got double
We
digits.
should talk.
Yeah, we should figure that out if we're ever gonna run ads or not, because like we're not good at this making money on the internet thing.
Also,
No,
we can
didn't
tell.
think it was gonna
For their
happen.
benefit, like, I apologize for anything I said. My
Oh,
views
shut up.
are my own.
No. The views expressed on this show are not necessarily our views at all. We just say things because we think it's fucking funny. Fuck off if you got offended or anything like that.
If you have an issue, please
Spoiler
contact our complaints department. You can take a number right off the grenade.
Also, if you yell into the toilet, we'll answer you.
Because it's a shit show.
DM me with any of your complaints. Trust me, you'll be promptly ignored.
If you DM me, I might come back with some really sarcastic, fucking off the wall, like passive aggressive bullshit, and you might have a laugh at it, or you won't. That is all.
If you catch me at a night, if you DM me on a night of late night drinking, I might just start calling you on Discord until you answer.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Mistakes are being made constantly.
Yep.
Like this show.
Probably.
Yep.
And you know what? Let's go for one more. Let's go for another article. All right.
One more article.
Jables, you want to read this one?
Article.
All right. Yeah.
The
'Cause I
orange
hate
juice.
this dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready?
Inconsiderate straight edge roommate drinks all the mixer. Fucking dick. Mona, California. Local straight edge Dave
Drink all the
Bauer
mixer.
drank every non-alcoholic beverage intended for use as a mixer last night during his roommate's 21st birthday party. Bummed out and heavily hungover, sources confirmed. Honestly, I didn't even realize this was a big deal until everyone started yelling at me, said Bauer. I thought everyone went out of their way to think of me and actually buy some things I would enjoy, but apparently I'm a moron and a total douche because I pounded down a warm 2-liter bottle of Coke. Yeah, dickbag. I got one hell of a sugar headache after last night. I can tell you that much, added Bauer. According to reports, okay, so this is satire, but I've seen this happen in real life.
So have I.
This is why this pisses me off.
Go on.
According to reports, Bauer not only drank all of the aforementioned Coke, but also downed the ginger ale, a gallon of orange juice, a metal can of pineapple juice, a carton of half and half, tonic water, a bottle of grenadine, and a liter of Jose Cuervo margarita mix.
How
Oh,
the fuck?
man, the
He's got a
the
problem.
The margarita mix definitely crosses the line. The half and half, sure, you do you, boo. Tonic water, kind of a dick move because I like some G&Ts sometimes. The Coke,
I gotta be honest.
A little understandable.
One
Ginger
moment.
ale, kind of understandable. But what?
I gotta be honest with you. Like, that is a passive aggressive asshole right there. There's no way around it. Like, he knew what he was doing.
He was having drinks like everybody else.
Keep going. The really horrible part comes
Sorry,
up.
I just did a whole fucking heel turn on that.
And this is why, even though I don't particularly fuck with alcohol, I do drink socially, so I'm not this guy.
Yeah. Oh well, no, Bar. I'm sure you're a respectable person, and you'd be like, "Hey, can I have some of this Coke?"
Well, also the next paragraph is telling.
That cheap fuck drank more than any of us and didn't chip in a single dollar because he doesn't spend money on alcohol. But he had no problem downing a fuck ton of iced tea I brought for a nice bourbon cocktail, said partygoer Kara Langstorm from her bedroom with all the curtains drawn. 4 people ended up going to the hospital last night because they were forced to drink straight Kamchatka. Night. The party ended with most of us puking our guts out while Dave played video games in his bedroom. Straight edge historian Sam, ex-Sammy Knuckles X, Perez, indicated that this is not an isolated incident. Straight edge people going as far back as 1981 have tried their best to blend in at parties by drinking whatever is available to them. Sometimes a straight edge person in a new social situation will empty a beer can and fill it with water to avoid conversations like, "Why the fuck aren't you drinking tonight, bro?" It's actually not a bad idea for when I need to slow down.
Who the fuck does that though? Like, who goes around accosting people for not drinking?
Bastards.
Yeah, I've been to some fucking parties, dude.
Okay.
I've been to a party before where it was discovered that somebody hadn't been drinking at all throughout like the hour and a half to 2 hours that they've been there, and then they were forced to do a beer bong.
Yeah, I went to a party in college where I told them no, I wasn't drinking. So what did they do? They sneak vodka into the mac and cheese.
Yep.
Damn.
But they did. The funny thing is, they did it before they cooked it, so all the alcohol cooked off.
So it just tasted like shit.
Yeah.
Didn't even taste bad. It tasted like fucking mac and cheese.
Well,
but they were drunk
like
at this point, so it's all good.
So like, or they would always, or I've been to parties where they have something like the Mai Tais at the wedding, where you couldn't even taste the alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll have something like that on standby for people who claim they're not drinking, and then just be like, "Here, have some punch."
Yeah.
Yeah. So
there are assholes out there.
I've also been to a party where there was a dude with a squirt gun full of acid, and he was just squirting random people.
Oh,
that's borderline unlawful.
What do you mean borderline?
Borderline. That's definitely unlawful, and I do not agree with that at all.
Yeah. First off, LSD is unlawful.
Not the actual law. My law.
Yeah. No, I'm totally.
Depends on what kind of mood I'm in.
No, he squirted me. I was totally fine with it. I didn't have to work I was on vacation for like a week.
Okay,
So,
just out of curiosity, Jables, how long before it kicks in?
It depends on the person and what you've had to eat and a whole lot of other things.
Well, it absorbs through the skin pretty quick, so within an hour with acid.
Oh, so I get an hour to beat the shit out of him first? Cool.
Maybe.
And then after that hour, you get to beat the shit out of him while seeing elves.
Yeah, you can actually see the birds flying around his head as he punches face in. Yeah.
Everything's melting. Everything's melting. It's all
I
melting.
don't think you can fight on acid.
Oh yeah, you can.
No, I probably
Yeah, you
won't
can.
feel my hands and just break every bone in my knuckles. So
Yeah,
let's
but
not.
but his face would be gone, and you'd be happy with that until you woke up.
Oh,
the
his
next
face
morning.
would be gone before the acid kicked in.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't even like giving people that are willing to take them psychedelics. Just because I've seen too many people go through bad trips, and it's a rough thing to deal with.
Yeah, it'll ruin your night, even if you're not doing it.
Do you think that I would have a bad trip?
I
You?
think you'd probably be okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't
If you
even
were
wanna-
me, if you were with me, sorry, if you were with me, yeah, you'd be totally fine. Because I'd tell you, you maybe would have like a passing thought, and then you'd ask me a question about that passing thought that might take you down a bad road, and then I'd just be like, "Nah, dude, you're good." You'd be like, "Okay," and that would be the extent of it. But that's just because we've built a rapport and a friendship, and we have trust.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be fine.
So,
Huh.
looks like we're still waiting on Nick.
Are we? That's
Yeah.
fine. We got more shit. We have more.
Oh
shit.
no, wait. He.
Go ahead.
Oh wait, is this? Oh yeah, this is videos. So let's.
What are you?
I'm just double checking his
What do
shit
you mean?
on. I'm just double checking his
what do you
shit
mean?
on. I'm just double checking his
What do you
shit
mean?
on. I'm just double checking
what's
his shit
officially
on. I'm just double checking his shit 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 on. I'm just double checking his
That is
shit
real.
on. I'm just double checking his
That is
shit
real.
on. I'm just double checking his
That is real.
I'm just double checking his
That is real.
I'm just double checking
That is real.
I'm just double checking
That is
All right, yeah, we got it. We got it. All right, yeah, we got it. We got it covered. All right, yeah, we got it. We got it covered. All right, yeah, we got it. We got it covered. All right, yeah, we got it. All right, yeah, we got it. Straight edge Ouija board. Just 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 straight edge Ouija board.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah, you go ahead. Yeah, you go ahead.
I'm retarded. That's not what I'm retarded. That's not
Ha ha, retard. Ha ha, retard. Ha ha.
So what I'm gonna do is so what I'm gonna do is just stand by for a second. 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 Just stand by. There we go. All right, I'm in the right spot now. I'm in the right spot. Thank you.
Go.
Thank you, Jables.
I dig it.
Jables, you're the best person ever. We all love you.
Quit masturbating into my songs.
No. Everybody just hates me.
Danvers, Massachusetts. All right, so straight edge Ouija board just says no. Let's go back to Danvers, Massachusetts. And if there was ever a place filled with massholes, I think that would be it. But that's just me. A straight edge Ouija board steadfastly refused to indulge in a midnight seance Saturday night, directly defying slurred demands and supplications from drunken partygoers, according to bleary-eyed and mascara-smeared local scenesters. I don't fucking get it, man, said Colin Matthews, an unshaven, hungover attendee at the house party wearing a Black Matter Superior Vision t-shirt now flecked with vomit. We were trashed and thought it'd be a good laugh to talk with some spirits. But every time we tried to get to join the fun, like asking if it was a stupid dead kid's ghost or if somebody in the room was going to get laid that night or whatever, it just answered no. Famous party game ever. That board really needs to lighten the fuck up, he added, stabbing out a crumpled joint in the glass containing an unidentified sludge. Unidentifiable. Let me make sure I got it. Am I still on? Can you hear me?
No.
Good. Dr. Herbert West, expert in human undead relations at nearby Miskatonic University. Whoa. Okay, I don't want no scat tonic, but that's just me. University claimed that this is not a new flaw, but actually a core part of the board's inherent nature. The psychics who invented the Ouija board believed that having a clear mind and positive mental attitude were crucial for maintaining a link with the spirit realm, he said. Those drunk kids simply didn't have the clarity required to break down the walls between the living and the dead. It's not that hard to break up the walls between the living and the dead. You can just go.
It's called grave robbing.
Yeah, that. But I was thinking like what you do in a mausoleum. You just like take a pickaxe and like break a tile and steal a body.
Oh, desecration. Okay.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, thank you. Dr. West then made direct contact with the accused Ouija board to get a first-hand explanation for its actions. Look, I'm not some kind of antisocial asshole. I just got too much respect for the integrity of my immortal soul to poison it with the wasted sellouts who don't have a true, strong belief in what the occult really stands for, you know? The board aggressively spelled out letter by letter. Seriously, screw those faux goth posers. Listen to shitty witch house MP3s from 10 years ago pretending they're hardcore spirit mediums. I ain't down with that fake ass bullshit. I've been in the scene since the days when
By the way, apparently, guys, some really fucked up audio shit happened while we were talking about acid trips.
I think that was Twitch.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys listened to it yet. I just did. It's trippy as fuck. It's a lot of bar going, and then a lot of like repetition. I don't know.
Larry, you know the best part's gonna be that YouTube's gonna get the full thing. Because we record it separate from the Twitch broadcast, so I'm just gonna upload it to YouTube, and it's just gonna be normal.
Everybody that's watching live, since this is recorded separately from a Twitch thing, go and check out the YouTube. Fast forward to this point and click that like button
and do pinkies up or some shit. Which, by the way, I think we have that ability now. We can do pinkies up.
The only times I've ever pinkied up has been in my own butt, and that's just me, though.
What?
Did I say that out loud? I wasn't supposed to. I think I'm going to get in trouble now. So I've been in the scene since the days when divination and demonic possession fucking mattered. At last report, the Ouija board's planchet, which is the little thing you put your hands on, was stopped over the letter X and could not be moved by anyone who dared touch it. What does that even mean?
I don't know.
The X is the straight edge symbol, dude.
Yeah. I played a Ouija board once, and I just thought somebody else was moving it.
I guess someone else probably was.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? Alright. That's plenty of dead. Someone say something!
Yes. I'm here.
The dead air is palpable.
In this podcast, No one can hear you speak.
Mostly because of time warp bullshit.
Yeah.
Jeez. Alright. Huh. Did we see anything from Nick on whether or not
Well,
he's gonna be
there
late?
was no warning. Then again,
Well, we saved an article.
I haven't.
oh no, the voice of God is here.
What's up, Jables?
I haven't heard back from him. It's one of those times when I wish I had his phone number.
Nick is Shabbat right now.
The sun is down. Where is that? It is Friday night.
It's an observant.
It would be the Sabbath.
Is it time?
I don't know.
He's generally not that kind of Jew, but maybe he decided to change his ways. I don't know.
Hey! This conversation is going into dangerous territory.
Hey
Yeah,
guys,
it's one of the good ones. It's fine.
Oh fuck! Oh my God.
We are not anti-Semites. We have a Jew on the show. Hello, people.
As your fake lawyer, I'm advising you all to shut the fuck up.
Hey, I'm a Jew.
How
Barely.
Jewish are you?
Yeah,
Rimshee?
Rimshee's good. We can make these jokes because Rimshee is here, right?
Yeah, apparently it doesn't work as well.
My husband
with the...
just came in and angrily took my plate with food that I was not finished eating. I think I'm in trouble.
Yeah, you
I
may
can
want to get on that.
I don't
I
think
can
that's
also
the
make these
problem.
jokes. Rimshee knows my mother's maiden name. I can make these jokes.
Yes.
Yes.
Swear to God.
Why? He's not there.
Yeah.
Chabelstein, Sherlock.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I'm
Stein,
gonna go
get it
away for
right.
a minute. I'll be back.
It's Jabelstein.
You know, we've never discussed what would happen if they were taking forever.
You know, we really haven't. I don't know. We can just hang out like it's a regular voice chat. Hey, everybody! Join our Discord. Come on the live show. Why not?
Actually, here's what we'll do. We'll officially end this.
Mhm.
And I'll stop the recording. And people will just jump in and hang out here. But we'll keep the stream going.
Yeah.
And see
That
if we
sounds good.
can't get banned. Alright, so do your outro real quick, Jables.
All right. Thank you guys for enjoying the Lesser Saints of Discord. Your one and only pre-show to Late Night Saints. Nick's running late, apparently. Probably fell asleep. Fucking asshole. But, yeah. Come join us next week, 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and have a good night. But also just come and hang out and chill, and we'll keep streaming.
If you're watching live. If you're not watching live, you missed out. Alright.